We're here with Scott Beaudry, and he is the president of the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors for 2016, and we're talking about the Southern Nevada housing market during the month of March. So, Scott, what caught your eye? What grabbed your attention in the month of March with our statistics?
Well, the really big surprise, well, not really a surprise at all, that we are actually extremely stable at this point. Our median house price range has actually been around $220,000 for a good number of months now, which again, no surprise, we're extremely stable and making huge progress from where we were before.
We've had an issue with our housing supply in terms of how many homes are available for sale on the market. What happened this month with our supply?
Well, we normally should be at a 6-month supply in terms of housing supply, but recently we were at about 4. And this last month we went down to about 3, which means we've become a little bit more tight in terms of housing availability on the market.
One of the bright spots that I think we experienced this month were sales in terms of how many units were sold in March. What did you see there?
Well, we definitely saw an increase over last year. Actually, to be honest, we've seen in single family an increase of 3% in sales over last year, and in condos and townhomes an increase in 8%. Which is huge.
So what do you see moving forward as we continue into the summer and into the rest of the year?
Well, just like the summer months heating up, so does the housing market. With that 3% increase, that's a nice little spike in sales. I see a continuance on sales, and we're going to have an extremely well summer months.
In terms of other trends that we've been following in recent years, we talk a lot about the distressed part of our housing market. What's happening there?
We continue to see homeowners, coming out of the water, not at the increase that we would love to see, but we are about 15% of our housing is underwater, which is in distress, which is a far cry from where we were back in about 2012, where we were well over 50% of those homeowners in distress.
We like to leave people with the big picture and talk about, we get into the weeds sometimes on month-to-month changes. What's the big picture in terms of our housing prices, where we were at the trough and where we were at our peak? How are we doing there?
I think we're about, like I said, we're about halfway back from where we were before, which to me is extremely fortunate for us. We're heading in the right direction. I see it continuing, a gradual increase. I would much rather see a gradual increase than a major increase. To me, I'd rather be, honestly, the tortoise than the hare. It makes for a much stronger, more stable market.
Thank you for your time today, Scott. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.